welcome back to our channel. We are two mums in the making. I'm Lizzie.
And I'm Nita.
Today we are going to have a Q&A. We have got special guests and we're going to let them introduce themselves.
Hi, this is for kids. And me.
So that is Jane and there are her kids.
And we love them.
They're our godchildren and we adore them. So much love to you. So we have asked them to give us some questions because they
Which I was dreading.
She was really dreading it. We wanted, obviously, to know what sort of things they would like to know about us. They are new to knowing that we have a channel and they have a channel of their own, which I'm actually really happy for them.
And yes, I was the stubborn one.
She was.
I was the stubborn.
So yeah, here we go.
So today we're doing Q&As for Lizzie and Nita, or as you know them, 2 mums in the making. I am a mum. These are my makings. Right, so we're just going to ask any questions and then you answer them. Do you want a boy or a girl?
I don't mind, like, a boy or a girl, to be honest, as long as they're healthy.
I mean, when I see us having a girl first, but that's just because
I did used to see us having a boy first, but then it just got to that stage. Like, I kept saying she. Like, and
You did, I noticed that.
I don't know what that was about, but I'll be happy with whatever.
Yeah. I think it's because we've waited so long. We just don't care right now. We just want our family. Like, we're done waiting.
How long have you two been together?
13 years and so many months.
Almost 14 years. Put it down to that. Almost 14 years.
In October it'll be 14 years we've been together.
Yep.
Who proposed and how did they do it?
Oh, good one.
I proposed and I'll let Lizzie explain how.
Okay. I didn't know it was happening. Okay. Like, it's just one of those things. You go to work, you know, get tired, want to come home and go into bed and, you know, but no, she had other ideas. So I walked in from work, had one of those days, you know, just get me home. And Nita said to me, right, I'm going to need to like cover your eyes or you close your eyes. I was like, I'll close them. So she walked me up the stairs, even though I could have just closed my eyes when we got to our room door. I told her this earlier. And she said, okay, sit down on the bed. Sat down on the end of the bed. She's like, okay, just remember, I love you. I was like, okay. Right, what have you done?
That sounds like...
What have you done now? And she said, okay, open your eyes. And she was on one knee and she had... You know when you can go to like places like Thornton's. Thornton's? And yeah, you can get like a chocolate like champagne bottle made, and she had it written on there, will you marry me? I looked at her and I was like, what? And she had the ring and yeah, it was like okay, like my ring, I love my ring. I just kept looking at it, it's my bling bling, my bling bling, I have bling. But yeah, so we did it.
What's your favourite food?
I don't know. I don't. I like chocolate. Does that count?
That's food for Nita. That seriously is food for Nita. She is an absolute chocoholic. It's unreal.
If I had to pick food as in dinner, I haven't had it in a while. You know, because Jane. But paprika chicken. That. Yeah,
the paprika chicken in a bag with the vegetables inside. Mine. Oh, I have a few, right? But
Oh, we all know what one is going to be.
Jane's
Fishy pie.
fishy pie is my ultimate favourite of hers. Like, just in general, like I haven't had it in years.
Barbecue. Barbecue is my favourite.
Oh, we do like barbecue.
I love. Oh,
I don't know, because if it's not that, then I love sausage casserole or just a nice home cooked meal.
safe to say, TT, we like loads. We love our food.
What's your dream job?
So
I'll let you answer that first.
okay, mine has always been I want to be a photographer. I love the thought of taking, special images for like families, especially like obviously we're on our TTC journey, but like pregnancy ones and just ones that's just like natural. So you can capture all of, the love from that family. Yeah, I'm just a lovey-dovey person really, but yeah, what's yours?
Mine's slightly a lot different to yours, but I've always had two sort of dream jobs. I've done one of them, working with special needs children, which absolutely loved.
And you're really good at it.
But I've always wanted to be a performer. Like, you see theatre productions, I've always wanted to be like one of those dancers or like in the background, and yeah, that's all I've wanted to do really.
What made you start YouTube?
I'm not too sure about this, but what made us?
I forced her.
Yeah, as you guys know, I'm not a vlogger. I really am not a vlogger.
I'm trying to get her confidence up because I think it will help her with any kind of depression or, because you kind of, you're not forcing yourself to be upbeat, but you're talking about positive things. But yeah, I wanted to start YouTube because we started watching a channel called Living Rosa, and I've been watching them since they were like on their TTC journey, like for their first child, and I was like,
it inspired you to
it
start.
really did.
Now I remember.
Yeah, so because obviously being in like an LGBTQ community, you have to get support where you can. And I found that I could get support from obviously YouTube because I watched like Living Rosa and Two Baby Mamas, and then I was just, I just loved to see everyone's journeys and what they went through, and it's helped us a lot with being on our TTC journey and know that we're not alone in it. And if you need any advice, it's just there. It's just there for the taking because you're seeing other people go through it. You're not alone in it. So, yeah, that's the reason why.
What's your favourite movie?
Ooh,
That's a tough one.
that's a very tough one because we have different movies for different moods.
When I'm not well, I like to watch On Moonlight Bay and By the Light of the Silvery Moon. 2 Doris Day films.
Mm-hmm.
But everyone loves it. Sister Act 2. 100%.
What about number one? That's a good one too.
Yeah.
You have to have like a 1 and 2 marathon. You can't just have number 2.
Okay, but number 1's alright. But my favourite has always been number 2 because I always had to rewind.
The way it goes. Yeah, I ain't gonna do that one.
Not that bit, the last bit, the dance bit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, Jane, you are going to be singing it in a minute. Yeah.
But I would say Sister Act 2 because, yeah, I was a big fan of that.
Yeah. Mine has got to be, obviously, I like Nita, I have a few, but I have a memorable one, which is a film called Pure Country. It's got George Strait in it, and it's one that me and my dad used to watch. And it's just normal classics like Sister Act and Pretty Woman, and I don't know what else. Just
Yeah, I'm sorry, we can't pick
yeah,
favourite.
sorry.
How many pets have you had together?
Right, well, we've had 4. We've
Count
got
them down.
we've
Count them
got the ones that we've got now, which is Missy and Skits. And we had another cat, which was Missy's dad, which is Tiggs.
Which basically, we fell in love with him. We picked him out. But as soon as we took him home to Nita's dad, that was it.
Yeah. And then we had a goldfish called Angel.
Oh my gosh, she was so cute. We got her from the fair, okay? And she had a love heart on her fin. We were like, they're just so cute.
It was adorable.
And then she died the next day. Safe to say, don't do fish.
When you were younger, did you have any pets?
Well, I didn't. My mum brought home a hamster once because she used to work in a nursery and I had to come home for like weekends. Yeah, that's a long story with the hamster, but yeah, no.
Me, I had a Jack Russell dog called Tolly, and I had a budgie called Jojo, and then I had 2 cockatiels, a grey one and a yellow one. We all know where this is going, don't we?
Jane.
Jane poked one of my birds with a ruler. But yeah, and it died not long after. So she killed my bird.
She didn't really. That's the whole running joke from like so many years ago, but
no,
yeah.
they're the only
And
pets.
Sammy.
Oh, and Sammy.
Don't forget Sammy.
Sammy,
Oh,
my cat, my black
He was
and white cat.
beautiful.
But yeah,
He ran away. Never returned.
that's it.
What did you want to be when you were younger?
Did you have any ambitions?
No. I know what I wanted to be. Free from school.
I think we all did.
And then I grew up and then went,
I want to be free from college.
no, it was why did I want to be free from school?
Take me back.
Adult life. What's wrong with adult life?
Oh,
But
God.
no, I didn't really. No,
She's boring.
just work with special needs, really. I think, but that's always been. Yeah, didn't really have any ambitions in school, apart from getting out the door.
Well, I wanted to work with children. I always wanted to work with my mum because she inspired me a lot when I was younger. Because she always worked hard, always, knew what she wanted to do in life and went for it. And she then opened her own business and became a bit like a, what's it called? A playgroup owner, and now a preschool owner, which is like the same thing but different. And I always wanted to work with her, and I did, so yeah. Or I wanted to be a singer, but I'm not very good at it. Sort of stuck with, don't look at me like that.
She is good at singing.
There
She's
you
just-
are. It was mainly just children. So, come back for a part 2 if you want to see some more. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching today's video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment. And remember, next week is part 2 and you don't want to miss it.